Hello, my name is Gemma, and I have HIV. I was born in the Philippines, and I have 7 brothers and 1 sister.
How did you get HIV?
There is a policeman who helped me to go to support my school, and then what he really wants is to pay him back with form of sex, and I didn't know that he was carrying the virus. I felt that I cannot say no
Why did he want to help you with school?
because I want to finish my school and I want to pursue my dreams. But he took advantage because I was young and cannot stand for myself. It was very tough because he gave me a baby. I became pregnant with this man, and I gave birth. And after 6 months, the baby died because of the infection, because of the virus. And before the baby died, I don't have education. I didn't finish, so I need to find something to support her, to find milk for her. But because of my situation, I didn't got a good job or to support the child. And my cousin, she told me that time that she was a waitress. So I said to her, "Can I join with you so I can support my baby?" But so when we came to the place that she's working, I found out that she was sex worker or prostitute. And I said to myself, I'm not gonna do this. So I went back to my baby and no money. So that night, I decided that I will support her through sex work.
So how did you get out of prostitution?
One day, together with my cousin, we met a Norwegian man. I thought he was looking for girls on the street, red light district, but he was a missionary from Norway, and he told me that if I stop what I'm doing and confess that Jesus will be my Savior, my life will be totally changed, and that I cannot imagine how He's gonna change my life and confess that Jesus is my Savior.
So did you do it?
Yes, I did, because when the baby died, the first baby, then I found out that I was second pregnant because I was in the sex work. I remember that missionary. So I asked my cousin who brought to the red light district to bring me to that center. So in 1993, in January, I received Jesus as my personal Savior. And from then, my life was changed. And because of that center is for former girls or former street workers, we're supposed to be tested. Then I found out that I'm the only one who's tested of HIV. And I was there for 2 years to get help, to be a better person. And I gave birth 1993 in August. And the baby was found positive also. After I gave birth, I became very, very sick. So I almost died, and I was confined in the hospital for 2 months. So I started to think about her future. So I gave her up for adoption.
What happened after the adoption?
I become better. I was healed. Then I go back to that center to help other girls. And 1997, I was part of the team going to Norway. And 1997 also, the same year, her adoption was approved. So March, she went to New York. And July, I went with the team of YWAM team in Norway for 3 months outreach. And that 3 months, we stayed in 2 nights of that. We stayed in Oslo in Marita Stiftelsen, so we can help some girls also on the street and drug addicts. So I got an opportunity to come back in 1999 after the trip. And then in 1999, I got an offer job on that foundation, Marita Stiftelsen. And 1990 to 2000, I've been working with the center, prisons for women, and also the talks, those who wants to withdraw for drugs. And I've been doing volunteer work for HIV/AIDS and HIV Norge since I came to Norway in 2000.
Did you not also work with Nelson Mandela at his concert?
Yeah, I was invited to speak in 2005, as I remember, so I can be part of the information of HIV/AIDS in Norway. And I've been traveling all over Norway in schools to talk about HIV/AIDS information. And I think in 2007, I got recognition of a Plus Prize of HIV Norge. And that's an honor to be recognized.
How has HIV affected your life?
It was both. It's good and bad. Bad is I gave up my daughter. And also it's dramatic, changed my life. Good is I can talk about HIV. I can inform people about HIV/AIDS, and I can aware them. But being open is not for everyone. I don't say this is for everyone. Being open for me, the good side of being transparent of my situation, I felt that I'm more free to talk about it. I'm not afraid to talk about it.
Is HIV a hindrance to get a family?
Of course, I had that questions before, but because I'm taking medicine. Since I came to Norway, my doctor encouraged me to take the medicine. Then, and I never planned to have family and have kids, but because of the good medicine that I got from the government, then I can have a normal life in a way that I can have own child or children and get married and have family.
Do you have a family?
Yes, I have a son and I have a husband.
Are they HIV positive?
No, as I said, when the government or my doctor in Ullevål gave me the medicine, I have the privilege also to think that I cannot give HIV because the medicine locked the virus, So at this time in 2022, HIV is not so dangerous.
Does HIV affect you a lot nowadays?
Because of in 2007, I got surgery on my back, so it affects. As I remember, my doctor from the Philippines said that wherever your body is weak, sick, the virus attack that. Being sick, it's not funny. It affects my everyday life.
Do you have anything to say to those who doesn't understand HIV that much?
What I want to say is, example me, I don't know about HIV when I was young. And that was 1993, I don't know. Only I know that time HIV and AIDS is a deadly disease, But this time, I would say to the young people that be aware, learn about HIV/AIDS. So there's two things. One is when you learn something, you're aware. And when you're aware, you're conscious of what your choices you're gonna make for your personal life. And second, when you meet people who are in this situation, you will understand them more than to discriminate them. I experienced so many times be discriminated, and it's not feeling good. It's painful to be discriminated because of my situation. When I'm open, when people ask me where you from, what you been, I that's my story. I cannot delete that. And when I tell my stories, then people feel sorry. Some people accept me, but most people accept me, but there are people that discriminating me. I don't want to have HIV because I want to have a normal life. When HIV comes to your bloodstream, it will not go out. It will remain there. I wish if I can come back, I will be more wiser because I had I was given an opportunity to be part of information about HIV/AIDS all over Norway, and talking to young people about HIV/AIDS and sex transmitted infections. And I've seen how the students responded in a very, very positive way. They came and approached me and they said, "Oh, I'm so thankful. We're so thankful that you can talk about this because we don't talk about this home." So that's a good feedback that I received, and also touching other people's lives, those who are infected with the virus and they're losing hope. And when I share my stories, they get hope and they were encouraged, and I'm glad that I've been part of that. And there's so much open opportunities. I've been traveling, meeting people in the high position. So, and Norway has also been so involved with HIV/AIDS, and how they can help the HIV patients and positive. So I'm so grateful that I can take medicine here in Norway. I'm grateful. Because of the medicine, I got married. Because of the medicine, I gave birth to a son. When I got a chance to have medicine in this country, I got hope. And I believe I'm one of the examples of HIV is not a hindrance to have family, children, and to have a better life.